Good morning, all of you. This is our first chapter of biology, that is Introduction to Biology, in which we learn about the living organisms. Now, what is biology? Biology actually it is a Greek word which is made up of two words, that is bios and logos. The meaning of bios is life and logos is the study. So actually the literally meaning of the biology is the study of life. Actually it is the branch of biology in which we study about the living thing. Maybe these are plants, maybe these are animals, and maybe these are human beings. So all these things which are living organisms are related to the biology. There are actually different type of divisions are there of the biology, because the divisions are different things and the branches are different things. So actually the main three divisions of biology are there: the botany, zoology, and microbiology. On the other hand, the branches are many of the biology. Biology have many branches. For example, their morphology, physiology, and other things. So first of all, we talk about the botany. Botany is the study of actually plants. It is called the botany. Zoology is the study of animals. So it is called zoology. Zoo mean animals. And then microbiology, as the name say, microorganisms are studied here. For example, viruses, bacteria, and many other microorganisms. So that is why it is called microbiology. First of all, now these are the branches of biology. We talk about the divisions of biology. First of all, we talk about the biology, and then we talk about the divisions of biology. Now if in the exams they ask you about the branches of biology, then these are the branches of biology, or main branches of biology. Morphology, it is the study of form and structure of living organisms. For example, living organisms form and structure, what type of eye structure is there, what type of ear structure is there. So whenever we talk about the structures, this is called morphology. Then anatomy. Anatomy is the study of structures of entire organism and their part. For example, if I'm talking about the eye, the ear, the heart, the stomach, whatever we are talking about the structures, that is called the anatomy. Then we talk about the physiology. Physiology is the study that how the body parts function. For example, or we also can say this, that it is the study of functions of the different organisms, or the functions of different parts of the living organism. It is called the physiology. For example, how the heart work, how the stomach work, how the eyes work. This is called the physiology. Next branch is called ecology. It is the study of organism interact with their environment, that how we can interact with their environment, how the environment affect us, how the environment produce different changes in us. This is called the ecology. The next branch, that is called parasitology. Parasitology, obviously, the name says that this is a study of parasite. Actually, what are parasite? Parasite are the living organism which cause diseases in other living organism. For example, bacteria, different type of bacteria, fungi, algae. If they cause different type of you can say different type of diseases in the living organism, this is called the parasitology. How they live, how they cause disease, all these study is under the branch of the parasitology. Then next is taxonomy. Taxonomy is the study of classification and evolutionary relationship among organisms. For example, if I'm talking about the onion, the name of onion is Pakistan is or in the other languages or the different languages is different. So for the convenience of the different scientists, obviously the name of onion or different organism, they give the scientific name. They don't use the common names for the living organism. The naming and classification of the living organism is called the taxonomy. Then the embryology. obviously how what is embryo, then how the embryo grew, and how it become a new individual is called the embryology. Now what is actually the embryo? Embryo actually the organism, or you can say this is the living organism which derive from the zygote. Whenever the male and female cells are unite together, they form the zygote, and when the zygote development of zygote is there, then the embryo is formed. When embryo is formed, obviously it is a small organism with few cells, and then the development and obviously the cell division is there. This is called the embryology, and how the one cell is become a full individual. In these we study the different stages about the organism and its development. It is called the embryology. Now, cytology or cell biology, it is a study of structure and function of cell. What type of structure of a cell is present? For example, you learn about in the previous classes that the cell wall is there, cell membrane is there, nucleus is there, and different type of organelles which are present in the cell, and how they function, what are their function, what are their specificities. So all the studies all the study of structure and function of cell is called the cytology or the cell biology. Then paleontology, the study of fossils, obviously the preserved remains of traces of organism from the past. For example, now if we find out about the skeleton of the dinosaur, or the skeleton of maybe 600 or 700 years old man, that is called the paleontology, in which we study what is this organism, how they live, how they live at that time. So this is all about the paleontology. Next is genetics. It is the study of how traits are inherited and passed on one generation to another. For example, like your eyes maybe just like your mother or just like your father. Your main features are like your father or your mother, but some features are very different from anyone else. So this is called genetics, that how the different traits are passed from one generation to another. Then histology, actually the microscopic study of tissue is called the histology, in which we microscopically find out that what is the structure, what is what type of cells are present in the human beings or other living organism. Then why it is important for you to study biology? Obviously whenever you're talking about the biology, you are talking about the life, right? So living organisms are very much important to study, because whenever you study living organism, they let to you know that what are they, how they work, how their different organs present in them, different type of cells present in them, different type of tissues, and how they work, and what type of diseases they carry, and different type of things you study in the biology. Now how the biology is related to other fields. So first of all, we talk about biochemistry. All the chemical reactions which are actually present in the living organisms and we get energy from them are under the heading of the biochemistry, right? Then what is the biophysics? The science of application of laws of physics. For example, our movements, different type of movements which are present in human beings or the living organisms are under the topic of the biophysics, right? Then biometry, collection and analysis of biological data. Then that's how much plants are present at the specific time at that area, and there we make sometime we make data, and how much maybe how much patients are affected from COVID-19, how much recovered, how much died. So all these data collection and all these analysis is under the biometry. Now thank you so much for today.